Alright, welcome back everybody. So, three things. One, bear with me, I'm moving back to Pittsburgh. I found out a couple days ago, because of certain events that I didn't want to happen. I ain't got no choice really. Unfortunately, it's killing me inside. You know, I love my home state, I love my city that I grew up in, Pittsburgh, but, you know, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I gotta move. I just gotta move up there. So there'll be some transitioning. Videos are gonna keep continuing. You know, I'm not gonna give up on this hobby and all that. So second thing is I got a new microphone. So hopefully this audio is better. This microphone had really good reviews for the $40 price range. It looks a lot nicer than my other microphone. So we'll find out together, because I'm just gonna upload this and see what you guys think. I know most of y'all probably the Canon's built-in microphone doesn't really sound bad. It's just I'm trying to pick up on the clicking more. You know, the interactions. You know, the feedback from the locks themselves. All right. So the lock we're gonna pick today is gonna be what we're gonna attempt to pick is gonna be the Ace Hardware. This is their series A527, and I'll show you that in 1 second. So, this is pretty much a clone to the American Lock 700 series, which we have picked in a previous video. Now, obviously you'll see a lot of locks that use this style body. We had picked a Master Pro series, which we have right here. We picked the US General, you know, and unfortunately, like, this lock has potential because the body is nice. You know, you have to put some effort to get through that, using destructive means. But the cores on the Master and the US General do not compare with the cores that are in the Ace and the American Lock. Obviously, they're still pickable because we picked the 700. But I've actually never picked one of these Aces. You know, this Ace A527 series. I've had the lock for a while. I've only messed with it for maybe like 5 minutes, and something always is coming in the mail, and I keep forgetting about locks and whatnot. So I want to go ahead and try and get this one out of the way. So like I said, it's honestly, it's not like any worse than, you know, it's not better than the Americans, but it's not worse. I think it's the exact same, except if you buy it at a store, typically these are going to be cheaper. Like, this was $28. The American 700 series was $33. So other than price, you know, I'm sure on eBay these prices are going to fluctuate for both models, the Ace and the American Lock. But really, as far as I'm concerned, I have seen videos of these. They do have serrated driver pins, serrated spools. I can see the serrated key pin in spot 1, which you guys will see when we gut it. But it's the same keyway. And from my understanding, it's got basically like the APTC 12 style core in there, where it's pinned up with 5 pins, but it is drilled for 6. So yeah, let's see if we can't get into this thing. Like I said, Ace, hardened steel, and this is their series A527. And here is the key. 5 pins. Pins 4 and 5 are a little, you know, higher cut, so let's see if they're any more difficult to get to in the back there. As you saw, the lock works. Well, I think I was playing with it when I was talking about it. Alright, so let's go ahead and zoom out for a second. Let's go ahead and get this thing pinned up in our vise. We got a new microphone. I sanded a bunch of brand new picks finally, so, you know, I still got all my, half of these are all bent and ready to go, but I hate using new picks because it's like, you know, I don't want to bend them, even though I have tons of them now. But I guess I'm just a baby in that aspect sometimes. Alright, let's get you guys in focus a little bit. Let's see. Alright. And I need my top of the keyway 50 thousandths should work fine. Let's see what we get when we if we can get this thing picked and gutted, and let's see what's inside of it, hopefully. Alright, here we go. So I'm hoping you can pick up on those sounds a lot better now. Hopefully that microphone is capable of that. Okay, I guess nothing was going on that time. I think we may have fallen into a false set. Let me go ahead and get my... I thought I had a hook number 3. Oh, okay. I was going to say. Brand new one. Damn, I've been in your guys' way this whole time. Zoom out a little bit for you guys here. Okay, I definitely think I'm in a false set now. And there it is. That is the Ace. Man, that's a weird number. A527, I think that was. Not sure how far to let me zoom in before it won't refocus itself. But we got an open. So let's go ahead and zoom out so we can go ahead and get this thing gutted. Hopefully I didn't... Okay, should be able to take out my tension wrench. I'm very curious to see what's inside mine because I've never gutted it. I've never picked it. This is the first time I've picked it open. It wasn't too bad. We didn't start picking until about the 4 or 5 minute mark, somewhere around there, and we're at 8.5 minutes now. So let's see what's inside of this bad boy. So I did notice the first time I was picking, I thought I was, you know, getting something, and I needed a little heavier tension so than I would use on a American. So I mean, not a lot, but typically with Americans you use light tension. That's one of the biggest things anybody's videos you watch will tell you when you're learning how to pick Americans, and that's so it's true, you know. So I thought that this would be identical. To me, it personally felt like when I lost the tension wrench there, when I put it back in, I did apply a little bit heavier tension, not much, but more than I would on the American. So, all right, really nice lock. I like it. I actually like the material it's made out of it. It's a little different than the American lock. Maybe it's just the color, but it's smooth. It's got a nice little finish. So we got our open. We gotta get our little C-clip off, which, God forbid, you guys know how my luck is with those things. And I don't know where the tool's at to even take them off. Son of a bitch. How do I lose it? It was just sitting here yesterday. Well, that sucks. Oh, right in front of my face. I lied. Never mind. Never mind. And that thing's gone to the moon and back. Oh wow, that's crazy. I heard it hit off the wall and it landed right behind me. Alright, no bullshit. Now I did come a little more prepared this time. Move this random Schlage pin. I did actually have my little Master American plug follower that I use for padlocks. I got my shim already. Go ahead and aim this down a little bit so you guys can see what is going on just a tad bit. Okay, I don't think it's going any more than that. Let me slide this way just a tad bit. Let's see what's in this bad boy, starting with our key pins. Sounded like I lost something, but I don't think I did. Alright, so like I said, from what I've seen, I already expected it to be like this. Did I lose a key pin? I did lose a key pin. Oh, wait, never mind. It may still be in the lock. I think we had that happen in one of our videos. So, let me take this flashlight. I'm not sure how well you can see, but if you look at this hole right here, where my fingernail tip is touching, when I shine the light through, you'll be able to see right through. It may come out a little funky on camera, but you could see the light coming right through it. So I believe the key pin is in the top where the driver pins are. I've had that happen before. So yeah, but this is what we got. You do have that 6-cylinder, which is back by this finger that I'm moving, or not 6-cylinder, six spot for another pin, but it only comes pinned up with 5 pins. So let's go ahead and see what kind of key pins we got in here, starting with pin 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, that's embarrassing. Okay, like I said, they are serrated key pins. I will pick it up in a second to show it. Well, that one isn't because it's small, and we're missing spot 2. So let's see if I can't show you one of these, just in case you're new and you don't know what a serrated key pin is. Hopefully it doesn't come flying out. Oh, there it is. So if you look at the key pin, it's serrated. There's indentations on it, you know, just like if you've ever seen a security pin that's serrated. It's just to make picking harder, and when you first come into American locks, believe me, it makes them harder until you learn how to pick them. These are not common in high security locks. It's, you know, you'll see them in other type of locks, but it's rare. You know, it's not a common occurrence. Only in American or clones or knockoff of American style locks. So that's what a serrated pin is. Now, not all the pins in American locks will be serrated because there are 2 smallest sizes. The number 1 and number 2 sizes are too small and they're just plain. So, just a fun fact. Alright, now I'm thinking that, I'm going to get my shim out, that the key pin, because I don't see it, I don't know where it would have dropped, but I can't pick it if there wasn't, you know, if I pull a driver pin out, obviously there would have to have been a key pin, right? Maybe not. Alright, so our first pin, which I will show you when we get the spring, our first driver pin, excuse me, is a serrated. It looks just like an American. So come on, I ain't zoomed in that much. when it does this, it's like I'm just zoomed in a hair too much. Alright, let's try this again. So there is the serrated driver pin, just like the American padlocks use. It's different than your normal serrated pins. This is more for newer pickers, excuse me. A normal serrated driver pin usually isn't all the way up to the top. You know, there'll be like 2 to 3 lines depending on the size of the driver pin. The .155s in a normal lock that you'd see in like Schlages and all that, those usually only have like 2 of the little indentations. That's what I call them. The 2 of the serrations, I guess, is what they are. But yeah, this is the American style. They just go all the way up and down the pin. That's all. Does make it harder. Combine that with the serrated key pins, and yes, they can be quite miserable. That's why light tension is key. You put too much tension on it, it won't be able to bind up. Is that what I'm trying to say? I don't know. It's tired, so. Yep. Alright, I was right. The key pin and the driver pin are both in spot 2. It's happened to us before, and I think it was in a video not too long ago. I'm trying to get it so you can see it before I take it out. So there's the key pin, and there's the top of the driver pin for spot 2. So key pin is for spot 2 was serrated, so only spot 4 wasn't, and that's because of the size. And we got a serrated spool. Let me get the spring, and then I'll show what the serrated spool looks like, just in case you're a newer picker. If you've ever seen a spool pin, it's pretty much like that. But at the top it has these one little serration in it. Jeez, that's way too close. Come on. What is it trying to focus on? There it is. So that is the serrated spool pin. It's not that much harder than a spool pin. You still get majority of the feedback is spool pin feedback. The serrations, they do come into play just a tiny bit, but the spool pin, that's what I notice when I pick these. I pick it just like I'm picking a regular spool. But these are one of my favorite pins. I love when I find them in regular lock size, and when I say that, American and Master, typical padlocks usually use smaller size pins and springs than what you would use in like your rim locks, mortise cylinders, deadbolts, all that stuff, or your normal size padlocks that use standard size pins. But I love when I come across serrated spools. Don't know what it is. It's one of my favorite commercial type of pins, or security pins, besides ASA pins. Alright, that was driver 2. Driver 3 is also a serrated spool. I'm not going to waste time showing it now that I've showed both kinds, because the rest are going to be a mixture of the two, most likely. Okay, spot 4 is a serrated spool. I'll do a close-up too at the end. That's weird. So number 5, because it is not pinned up all the way with that 6th spot filled. And number 5, that was number 5 spring, but that's fine. Number 5 is, what is that? That is also a serrated spool. What? I thought okay. I mean, that's cool. That's weird for me. I would have thought it would have been just like an American, where it would have used 2 one kind and 3 the other. That's 4 serrated spools and 1 serrated driver pin. That's a really weird combination, personally. Let me go ahead and straighten this. Just try and straighten it up a little bit, which ain't gonna happen. Alright, let's give you guys a close-up, and then that's it for the video. Let's see. Excuse me while I dismount the camera. And if it'll stay focused. I knew that was going to happen. And there it is. There's your serrated key pins. pin 4 right here. Come on, baby, focus back up. You finish the video. So this is spot 4, no serrated key pin because the pin is one of the smaller sizes. 5, 4, 3, and 2 are all serrated spools. 1 is a serrated regular driver, and that was it. That was the Ace A527, I believe, series lock, right? Just make sure I told you guys the right thing. A527, yep. There you guys have it. 5 pins. Wasn't a bad pick. A little heavier, just a slight hair heavier on the tension is what I noticed. Other than that, it's identical to the American locks. For the price, I don't see, you know, why I would say American lock is better, honestly. It's just as hard in my opinion, so I put it right up there with American locks. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. I'm going to try and get some more videos uploaded this weekend, and if you were one of the winners of the giveaway, I have not forgotten about you. But with the move, I'm just trying to financially make sure I have all the money. Your packages will be sent out hopefully this weekend, if not very beginning of next week, because I get paid again. And depending on eBay sales, maybe I'll just use some of that. So just hang in there, guys. You know, I just got to make sure, you know, between moving and packages and all this, it's hectic. I got you guys, though. They're ready to go. Everybody else, thank you. If you like this video, please subscribe. If there's anything you want to see, email me. If there's questions, you know, you can leave it in the comments. You can email me. My email is always in the description of every video. I really appreciate all the support and all the subscribers, and keep subscribing. We got more giveaways coming. I'm gonna do Peterson. You know, maybe I'll do like 2 different kits for 2 different winners. I don't know. I got plenty of giveaways coming. So, all right. If there's anything you guys want to see, also just let me know, because you know I'm constantly ordering locks and getting things in. So that doesn't mean that I won't take suggestions, or I know somebody has a challenge lock that they wanted to send me. So you know, I'm open to all that stuff. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this microphone sounded better too, so I'm about to check that out right now. I will see you guys later.